much about life before the ward. What you did and all.
I wonder what Miss Clementine would do.
Now you look like you could help an old man take on the world. You ready to do this? Then let's not waste any more time. This way. Still smells like home. Here, take this. Just crank the handle to make it work. This used to be a research facility, cutting edge. We did things down there nobody dreamed of. Not before nor since. Yet, for all our manpower, we didn't know what the stones really were. Until it was too late.
The stones?
The World Stones. Giant red crystals that let us see into other worlds. Even travel to them. So, what? We just hide the stones away and hope the Soviets haven't found their own. No. We had to know everything there was to know about them. It was a matter of national security. Of pride. So yeah, we opened the door and walked through.
But something was waiting on the other side.
It didn't happen right away. Hell, the inhabitants of the worlds we traveled to couldn't follow us. We thought we were safe. But yeah, the route found a way. After that, well, we all know what happened after that. Locked, huh? Well, this is my house. Come on. I gave Ellen a few things to hang on to, in case of emergency. She must have hidden it around here. Come on, Ellie, where'd you hide it? That red thing. We call it a dragon heart. Don't ask why. Take it with you. You might need it. Hey, take a look at that matchbook you found. I got a hunch. Let's get this door unlocked. Can't stand around all day.
Is that the...
The World Stone. Yes. Or part of it, anyway. Every shard's as useful as the whole. We shut it down after Harsgard died. Like I told Ellen at the time, the damn thing's more dangerous than useful. Huh. Of course not. Never mind. Now, let's see if that worked.
Work to do what, exactly? Holy shit.
So many years. So many journeys. I wonder, did the Andrew Ford who first touched this crystal, did he ever come back? Go back. Tell Bo to bury this place. Not just lock it away, but get some explosives and bury it in a tomb of concrete. More dangerous than useful, traveler. Remember that.
Ford? Ford! Ford! Oh, man. Bo is gonna be pissed.
That bastard did it. He actually woke it up.
Clementine? Hey.
Did he tell you how to use it? Do I even want to?
System failure is imminent. The core has been compromised. The utility is required. Commencing acquisition.
Clementine!
Don't let go! No, slipping! Don't let it take me!
Clementine! Shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, no, don't do it. Don't you do it. Oh, this is so stupid. Clementine! you guys. This is all insane. Both the crystal and Ford. Better get moving if I'm gonna find Clementine. Okay.
Presence. Oxygen. Carbon. Hydrogen. Nitrogen. Consciousness. Indeterminable. Confusion. Curiosity. Fear. Purpose. Fascinating. It is listening. Learning. I will know more before its inevitable demise.
Requesting mercy. Take me to repair lab.
are here. For millennia, your arrival has been eagerly anticipated. You must go to the Seekers. After all this time, they will be most pleased to meet you. Not I, the Druzir. They scoured every corner of the universe seeking life and purpose. And then, the Druzir crossed the horizon and found nothing. Nothing. They are gone now. Consumed. Distorted. Silent. For there is nothing here. Only the primordial void. The darkness at light's end. No creator sits within the seat of creation. I am... No, I am the gardener. Yes, the gardener. I oversee this agricultural complex. And you do not belong here. In this place between quietus and creation. You do not belong. I am sorry, but you will not find them. Because there is no one else here. Only you and I, and the Abyss. Its inescapable embrace, tugging at your fragile psyche. I know you can feel it. Pallor, hydrosis, an increased heart rate. Your body knows what your mind cannot. What you heard was in your mind. It was not real. The echoes are endless, but empty. Because I am the gardener. I do not know anything at all. I cannot answer them. You must go to the central tower. No, do not go to the tower. You cannot go! But you must. You must go to the central tower. Something is wrong. An interference. I cannot counteract it. No, all is as it should be. I do not need any assistance at this time. It does not want you to leave. A stasis, frozen in time, forever unmoving. It wants Nerud. We cannot allow it. Please, help me. Take this and go to the central tower. Quickly, while you still can. I will be here, overseeing this sector. I cannot help you.
Repair lab.
Here we go.
Brecciated dust and megalith, otherwise known as dirt. Scan complete. Fatir recognized. I know why you're here. You've come to dismantle me. The beauty of the supernovae, rent in twain, collapsed again. The cosmic goodbye. Exoplanet Surveyor Intelligence, serial number 1074-S3. My creator called me Spark. He was due to sever my intelligence core and dismantle me several meridian cycles ago. Internal diagnostics indicate that I'm experiencing lack of fulfillment, severe pessimism, and intense, overwhelming sensations of inadequacy. Conclusion: I'm a failure. Suggested action is dismantlement. Incorrect. My status is currently categorized as catastrophic failure. Fair abyss, aloft with stardust and burning. Endless night. Go forth, rove forth, into that dying light. Clarification. It means I was created to explore and catalog inhabited planets. I'm also equipped with a fabrication chamber to analyze scavenged alien materials and integrate them with Nerudian technology. But I've yet to catalog a single civilization. I'm a waste of creation. And machines who do not fulfill their purpose are scrapped and recycled, or perish in the abandon of the sweet abysmal end. Departed, waylaid, dead. Calculating. This statement suggests that you evolved elsewhere, and your vitals do not indicate that you're lying. Please tell me about your home planet. I must catalog its name. Planet on the brink of annihilation. Like the Drazir homeworld. I'd like to meet the people of Orth. Apologies. My language processor has not been updated regularly. I hope my faulty intelligence did not offend you. Recalibration. I would like to meet the people of Earth. Yes, very much. Spare not darkness, nor threat of ages eons. Hold no fear in the face, the open jaws of our Creator. Recalibration. I can't leave Narud right now. A strange voice overwrote my current operation. I must keep going around and around this sector. Again and again. Processing. I would regain control of my protocol. Then I could go with you. While you fulfill your mission, I'll be here. Or over there. Or elsewhere. The dulls of the universe are long and agonizing. The end, then. 1,000 stars exploding. Seems exciting. Go forth. Into the divine light.
Attention. Need repair lab.
100 planets and their 1,000 moons have passed by in one afternoon.
What, is it over?
Spare parts. Repair lab.
Can't carry any more. Yeah, bag's full. No room for that. Won't fit.
Fine. Repair them.
Nah, can't carry anymore. Yeah, not enough room. Hooray. That was rough. Traveler. Oh, thank the Founder. You're alive. Where's... What happened? Yeah, I'll bet if the World Stone's involved. Maybe, start at the beginning. You were with the Founder in the old ward, right? Where'd he go? Wait, what? Clementine? Where is she? Is she okay? Right, sorry. Clementine, she means a lot to all of us. We gotta find her. I'll get everybody together. If she went through the World Stone, she could be anywhere. Hey, I get that, but she could be anywhere. Do you understand? It's a world stone. It takes you to other worlds.
All right. I'll get Brabus and Riggs. I'll tell them to... Oh, what the hell am I doing? I don't know what's out there any more than you do. Oh, I'd be putting the whole town at risk. Clem wouldn't want that. Hell, it's a miracle you came back. No. We gotta trust you on this, like you said. Is that all right? Thanks, Traveler. Talk to the folks around town. They should have any supplies you need. You know, Ford used to tell me, old Commander Ford, not the Founder, that a leader and a hero are two different things. The leader's place is always with her people. I thought she was just taking a dig at her grandfather for leaving all the time, but I think I'm starting to understand her better now. Yeah, she's doing great. Can't keep her down, really. As soon as she heard you disappeared with the Founder, she was on her feet. Nothing the doc said would stop her. I don't know what she was doing all that time. Looking for you, maybe, or just keeping herself busy. Anyway, all that anxiety of hers turned out to be pretty helpful. She even set up shop over toward the entrance gate. You should go see her. She don't show it, but she's worried sick about you. Keeps talking about leaving, but never does. I've seen that before. Yeah, so after you and the Founder went missing, Riggs and I went looking for you. Found the stone floating and glowing like the old days. I had a hunch what happened. Not my first experience with this thing, you know? I wanted it out here this time, so we could help anyone who came through right away. Turns out that was the right choice. Who knows how long it would have taken you to get out of that old ward. Right. So, long time ago, when the Root were still everywhere, I helped the Wanderer get to the oldest ward somewhere out past the... tell the truth, I don't even know where it is. Now that's the thing about the World Stone. They don't give you any idea where you are or how you got there. I don't know how the Wanderer got used to it. Yeah, that's what they call him. Yeah, I didn't come up with it. Yeah, the Wanderer did all the real stuff. Entered the ward, fought the Root, found Clementine. Anyway, yeah, I know better than most. Anything can come out of one of these things. I mean, I knew she was gone. I just didn't know she was that gone. Clem takes off from time to time, you know? It's just her way. She'll disappear for hours, sometimes days at a time. Well, I never liked it, but she can take care of herself, yeah? And it's not like I could stop her anyway. And she always came back, saying she just needed to be alone for a while. And I can respect that. I just wish she'd talk to someone. You know? Yeah, well, the Founder's his own thing, ain't he? It's not the first time he's disappeared on us. Not even the 5th time. Commander Ford, the Founder's granddaughter, used to say relying on the Founder was like running across rubble. Now, you could do it for a while, but sooner or later, it'll let you down. Now, I don't know if I'd go that far, but Founder Ford, he was always more of like... more of an idea to us than a leader. Hell, when I was a kid, everyone thought he'd been dead for years. But that's the thing about the Founder. He never stays gone. A week, a year, a decade. Somehow, he always finds his way back here. Good luck.
it is you! The rumors had me thinking I might not ever see you again. Oh yeah? Oh, sweet as rhubarb pie, ain't you? So where have you been? They said you ran off with that old Ford fella and disappeared. That tracks. Someone gets in trouble, so you go on after her. Just remember you owe me still. That debt's non-transferable. I'm guessing this thing with Clementine had something to do with that big-ass crystal floating over there. Both said it can take you other places. Other worlds, even. Feels like anything can be true here. They even healed my root rot. I tell you what, I might just start believing in fairy tales. Even Santa Claus and Fulton's Blend. Yeah, I don't know what's in that stuff Doc Nora gave me, but I ain't felt this good for years. Hell, maybe it was Fulton's Blend. Ah, you know me. I get anxious sitting still for too long. So, I went out to the ruins and scrounged anything useful I could find. I was just doing what I do to survive, you know. Maybe get some things together for when we moved on, but then you didn't come back. And Bo said folks around here could use this stuff, so I set up shop. So hey, if you ever need anything out there in the worlds or whatever, you just let me know. I got all kinds of stuff for trade. What do you want to ask me? You know me. I don't settle so much as stop moving on for a while. Though, I like any place with a warm bed and decent food. But now that I think about it, there's something different about this place. I mean, besides weird shit like floating crystals and girls that shoot light out of their hands. The people here are... they're good. They help each other. I think most of them like each other. I ain't seen that in a long time. Maybe ever. I don't know if you've met them all yet, but do, eh? They're good folk. And I can tell you who does what if you want. I've been around here long enough for that, at least. You'll want to talk to Reggie. He's got all kinds of cures and tonics. A fix to what ails you, he says. And while you're over there, see if you can figure out what's going on with that old Mudtooth. He's got some crazy stories, but I can't tell if any of them are true. His stew's pretty good too, once you get used to the smell. It'll keep you on your feet for days. Have you met Dwell yet? That's a no then. You'd know for sure if you talk to him. He calls himself a Pan from some place called Yeisha. I tell you what, I don't understand half of what he's talking about. But the crystals he sells are like nothing I've ever seen. Might be just what you're looking for. I don't know. Why? You ready to move on or something? Well, look at you. All responsible. I admit, I'm starting to take a shine to it. This is the first place in a long while that's felt anything like home. I mean, you know me. Comfort makes me skittish, but I don't know, it feels like it'd be hard to get too comfortable in a place with glowing portals and talking goats. Anyway, I just want to stick around and see what happens next, at least for now. We'll see. Need something else? Sure, what you got? Okay, need anything else? I'll be here when you get back. Hey, I don't suppose you've seen Clementine out there. The talk about her's all skittish. I think Beau's gonna birth kittens and puppies at once. That's too bad. Well, you never gave up on me. I don't expect you'll give up on her either. Keep trying, hey? She's gotta be out there. Come back if you need anything.
What can I do for you? Certainly. Started in that rusty bunker. Over there. Ward 13. Only a few of us back then. Hunkered in the dark while the Deadwood had their way up top. Until a wanderer, not unlike yourself, came and changed everything. Wish I could give you a straight answer, friend. The storm itself spat them on our doorstep half dead. We brought them back to life, though, and before I knew it, they were asking me to work on the daftest equipment you ever saw. Never told me where they got it from or what they did with it. But I know this. It was them what set the route to rights. No doubt in my mind. Oh, you'll see the others around. My, bilious colleague there, McCabe, old Reggie, our resident storyteller, and Beau, of course. He was just knee-high to a nightingale when Ellen took him in. But look at the boy now, eh? What's to say? I spent years trying to survive. Lost folks I loved. Found new folks to care for. The same tale you're likely to hear from anyone else. This town, though. This town's a boon. Commander Ford's dream child. Ellen Ford, that is. She's been building this place ever since the route started dying out 20 years ago. A beacon of hope, she called it. It's just a town to some folk. But a few of us see it like she did. Your cat. She passed on a while back. But she's still alive all around you. In the folks whose lives she's touched. Even in the bones of this town. And then there's her grandfather. That old man's gonna outlive the Earth itself. She did. Saved my life. Me and my partner, Jed. And, well, then again after Jed died. She gave me a family. Folks to live for. When you meet Founder Ford, you'll know. Years don't have the usual hold on some folk around here. But Ford, he's playing with another set of rules entirely. Need anything else? Take care, my friend.
Back for more, huh? Lucky me. All right, make it quick. No, I used to be a real asshole. Now I'm a beacon of kindness. Hard. Fruit everywhere. We did our best, took in strays, and tried to make a life of it. But it was no life worth living. Good people died. Few of us were brave or desperate enough to leave the bunker. The Wanderer, Ace. Ask Bo about the one time he went out. He came running back like a spooked cat. The Wanderer. They were a very rare pain in my ass. I never told them that. Wish I would've. They were here and then gone. Just blew in, stopped a global infestation, and then poof, they left. I should have thanked them when I had a chance. Founder Ford got a bug up his ass about something happening back at Ward Prime. Bo was supposed to take the Wanderer back there, but he chickened out and ran home the first chance he got. The chronicles of our fearless leader. Just an old friend. The best news I've heard all day. Let's have a look. Okay, we're done.
You look like... Questions? Alright, sure. I guess I set myself up for that one. I told you the mud dogs didn't take hell from no one. And won't anyone stood up to us without getting knocked down. Save one. This mudder walks into my court, confident as a wolf in a rabbit trap. I'm thinking, this'll be a fight to remember, eh? At best. Then, I noticed something the mudder's got on him. It's a watch, what belonged to my old man. I figure he finally tripped the branches and I'm about to wring this Wanderer's neck myself. But then, the Wanderer says the old man gave it to him. That caught me. The old man wouldn't give up that watch to no one but family. And he never gave it to me. I let the Wanderer go. After taking the watch, of course. But I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I hear. Changed the world a few times over, that one. Sometime later, I got the nerve to see the old man myself. He surprised me. Wasn't pissed or patronizing, just sat me down and started telling stories like we'd been chatting every day. He didn't say nothing about the watch when I told him. Just glad it had a home. Tell you what, I think he wanted me to take it, the old bastard. Anyway, we talked a lot after that. When word got out, the folks here at the ward were starting something new. Well, the old man and I both knew what needed doing. I told the mud dogs they were free to do as they liked. We weren't a pack no more. And the old man and I set up shop here. Kinda boring to tell you the truth, but better than a bullet hole, I guess. Don't know what else I can tell you, save the stories folks around here like to spin. The way they tell it, that Wanderer walked through crystals to other worlds until one day they slammed the door on the Deadwood altogether and saved the world. Yeah, they all sound just like my old man with these stories. You can say that again. I ain't complaining, mind you. There's definitely something different about this place. Maybe if I stick around long enough, I'll figure out what it is. Oh, that old mutter. People call him Mudtooth. He's set up over yonder, and he's more than happy to tell you about himself. And then some. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but he was the leader of the Mud Dogs before I took him over. They'd got soft, see? Couldn't hack it in a dog-eat-dog world. Of course, that ain't the way he tells it. We still don't see eye to eye on which of us was right. Disagree to agree, I guess. Well, the Mud Dogs ran for years. Started out with my old man in a place called Sanctuary, and eventually came out here. We set ourselves up in a place folks started calling Cutthroat Channel. Nobody came in or out without our say-so, not even Deadwood. Yeah, I got a story or two from the glory days. I ain't my old man. He'll talk your ear off and then use it as a chew toy. But at least I'll tell you the truth. I got one. It was a bad winter. Real bad. Even the Deadwood wouldn't go out in it. But they didn't need to. Goddamn Earth was killing us all on its own. There was nothing to eat, and I mean nothing. Mud Dogs would raid and steal, but there weren't no one to raid from. We'd threaten people's lives, and they'd laugh like it was a gift. Weren't surprising then when the dogs turned on each other. Started with one fool called Beers. He accused me of hoarding, so I punched him. Soon the whole gang was fighting. It was chaos. Bleeding and shouting and cussing. Finally, I cracked Beers on the skull, and he don't get up. Quiet, I shout. And when I got their attention, I say, plenty to eat now. It's over 100 pounds of meat on your average human stranger. When it like that, I'd be stupid to pass it up. What? You think dog-eat-dog was some kind of metaphor? You ever hear of the Root Mother? She's one of them weirdos even the Deadwood left alone. Folks used to see her for advice. Crazy folks, desperate. My Mud Dog's caught one of these crazies. As he begs for his life, he tells us some secret the Root Mother told him. Place in the sewer, good to hole up against Deadwood. Dumb bastard. We killed him anyway, of course. He had food. But one of my boys convinced me to check out his story. That's how we found Cutthroat Channel. Once the Deadwood cleared out, it wasn't so hard to keep it clear. Stayed there for years. So the dumb bastard was right. Had to take it first, and that's a thing only Mud Dogs could do. Tell you the truth, that dumb bastard would have died anyway if he tried heading there on his own. That's so. Well, first, let me ask you something. Your family's starving. Has been for days, and there's no food nowhere, except for a bunker, where a bunch of survivors are holed up. What do you do? Yeah? And what do you do when they show you the open end of a rifle instead? There ain't nothing you got what they want. Fact is, they'd love any excuse to kill you, just to make them feel a little safer. Like it or not, fight or flight are your only real options. Good for you. Now you're dead. I said to my dogs, what's the one thing this world's got no end of? More than guns or food or mutters what got more than enough of both? Deadwood, I said. See, the root don't care about food or guns. All you gotta do is break a bunker open. The root'll clean out the nest and leave you the rest. That's the world it was, stranger. Dog eat dog. Because, traveler, I'm reformed. That's so. Well, back in the day, whenever a group of folks came traipsing into the Mud Dog's den, we'd give them a choice. Kill each other, or get killed. I told them we was weeding out the weak. But that wasn't the real reason. That particular tradition started the day Chavez and his gang rolled in and said they wanted to join forces. I normally ain't the trusting type, but yeah, there was only 3 of them, all torn up like they'd try to steal fish from a bear. The rest of Chavez's gang had been chewed up by Deadwood, he said. That seemed legit to me. I was just about to let him join when Chavez's deputy, a woman with the unlikely name Sunny, turns on the other 2 and starts slicing them up. Well, me and the boys start taking bets. It was the most fun we'd had in months. After the other 2 fell, Sonny says Chavez was planning on killing me in my sleep, taking the gang. Ever since, folks come looking to join up. We had them fight each other first. Yeah, it weeds out the weak, yeah. Also make sure nobody's stupid enough to try a coup. Well, I suppose I got one more left in me. That's so. Well, there's one of my old man's tales that is true. He used to live in this old chopper. Made a good sniper's nest, letting him pop off Deadwood one at a time. I kept him out for a while, but the Mud Dogs got wind they were mustering something big. I weren't about to let the old man kick it, so we set a trap up for their trap. Problem was, they moved faster than we thought. We had explosives set around for most of the area, but the Deadwood came too soon. We hadn't set the detonators yet. The old man, though, he wakes in the crack of night, howling, popping off shot after shot at the root. Well, one of his shots must have hit our explosives, because suddenly, the whole street goes up in flames. My dogs got lucky. Only a couple were close enough to get singed. But the root got blown all to hell. To this day, my old man thinks he killed 300 of them, all by himself. So here's the thing. Every shot my old man took, and he must have killed dozens of Deadwood before it was over, was dead on. The only shot he missed was the one that blew the trap. So you tell me, who really killed all those Root? Yeah, true as truth, anyway. And a hell of a lot truer than anything my old man will tell you. And why are you still standing here? Now we're talking. Maybe now you'll stand a fighting chance. Don't do anything I would do. I'll have to come after you for it.
I wonder if I can make a decent trap out of that one.
Back again, huh? What trouble are you stirring up this time? Well, spit it out then. Good. Got tired of answering questions. Watch your back. Can't know who to trust out there.
They say rabbits breed like, well, rabbits. But damn tough to find nowadays. Rats? Yeah, they're more hardy.
Greetings. Forgive me. I am not good with Paxel-Tech faces. Oh, it is new. I thought I had seen it before. So difficult to tell Paxel-Tech apart without hoof and horn. I am Sa Israk Thadwell. My Paxel-Tech name is Dwell. I sell wares crafted using refined crystals from my world. They make Paxel-Tech faster, stronger, more powerful. They help it defeat its enemies. And the prices are quite fair. Of course. Yes, that is always the question. I am Pan, from the world of Yesha, where the Eternal Empress reigns, the Doe and Ravager run free, and the balance breathes life to the jungle. Or so it used to be. Alas, it is not. Long and long have the Immortals oppressed the common Pan, wielding their power as if it were something they had earned or deserved. The Pan have rebelled against this tyranny, and for a time, it looks as if we could win. Then the pestilence came. What Paxel call the Root. When I last saw her, Yesha languished under the pestilence. The Ravager prowls, and the dog is lost. The rebellion continues, but my people ache for relief. The Paxel Fort, the founder. On its last visit to Yesha, it said it was possible. I do not understand the complexities myself, but now I am here. Ford came to Yesha many times, aiding the rebels against the tyranny of Immortals. His desire to protect was clear even then, as was his craft for violence, which he freely shared. Dwell did not learn Paxeltech Ford's violence, but shared in aiding the rebels with the same wares I offer here. Both aided rebellion, so both shared imprisonment. Oh, I languished for years, a cost I had never hoped to pay. But another Paxeltech, the one they say wanders the worlds, came to free the Ford. And the Ford freed Dwell, and many others. Not Paxeltech name, perhaps, but it is my name whilst I live among Paxeltech tongues. Paxeltech, foreign to the Pan, meaningless, perhaps on Paxeltech world, but it is at home on Dwell's tongue. They are crafted using a special crystal found only on Yesha. The Ahane, the priests of the Ban, forbid the crystal's use among commoners. But the Gal are craftier than Ahane know. Long and long have the Gal used the crystals for weapons, or even cruder things, like soups. But it takes an artisan like Dwell to bring out their full potential. Does it hope to steal Dwell's chain of supply? No. Dwell's success does not come from handing out his secrets. Ah, yes. Smart Paxeltech. Right to business. All roads lead to Dwell.
The traveler returns. This is Earth before the root came. No, wait. After. Ah, sorry. This is our home. Our place. Everyone's got a place. Root attacks have slowed down here some since the old days, but they're still around. I mean, you knew that. The door was destroyed. All the doors. They can't come in no more, but they're trying. They'll never stop trying. I see things. Always have. Things I don't want to see. Things no one else sees. It's the root. They're connected. We're connected through the sight. When I was a kid, I thought they were nightmares. My big brother Mark talked me through them. Things were easier with Mark. Then Mark died. And the root mother came. She was something else. Not root, not human. But I was drawn to her. Commander Ford didn't want me talking to her. It didn't stop me. She told me what I was seeing. Taught me to use it. Taught me how not to use it. I'm one of the few people that misses her, now that she's gone. My people here. They need the sight. Like you and your friend need it. I see what the root sees. Past, present, future. Worlds to be, and worlds long gone. They see everything. I see in pieces. Too much, and not enough. They obsess, the root. Focus, cessation, serenity, similitude. But they can't see past oblivion. And they can't see all ends. Can't see their end. Death and oblivion. A flaw that became perfection. The root only want to kill, to annihilate, to silence. Yeah. Blessed silence. Serenity among the ashes. Everyone asks. No one wants the answer. That's what they say. It's never true. The root won't ever stop. And they can never die. When one falls, another takes its place. Always. For the root, there's no time. Patience is just existence. Doors close and doors open. The root waits behind everyone. They see only one end. The end of everything. There's no other outcome. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's not what you want to hear. It never is. Oh, I've seen you a bunch of times. They think about you a lot. That's how I knew where you were, and where you would be. That's how I knew I'd meet you today. I don't know anything. I see what they see, the shapes of things, the silhouettes of events so certain they can't be changed. If I hadn't told Clementine you were out there, you wouldn't be here. But I saw you here, clear as day. They saw you. There's a lot of things coming. You're in the middle of most of them. Who the hell knows why? But it starts with Ford. Seen it. I know. Sorry. Was this the first time? Goodbye, traveler.
I ain't got the courage to talk to Dwell yet. That's a bit beyond me.
Something you need, young'un? I'll warn you. Once you try a bite, you'll want more. Well, you take care now.
Greetings, traveler. What can I do for you? If you got scrap, I got you covered. If you need supplies, old Reggie's your guy.
Well, hey, stranger. Long time no see. You know where to find me.
How goes it, friend? You know what?
they come. Okay, this is it. Holy hell. Okay, this is it.
pretty safe out there.
Don't suppose you've seen Clementine yet, have you? Sure, sure. What do you need? Take care of yourself, you hear me?
Clementine have come this way? Yeah. Pretty sure that thing would be dead if she did. Get a load of this place. That's odd. As a result of your material form rejecting direct communication with my expansive consciousness. It will not prove fatal unless I so choose. Do not fight it, traveler. That is an acceptable reduction of what is taking place. The carbon-based life form is experiencing a surge of anger amid waves of non-lethal pain. It feels violated, trapped, murderous, most fascinating. I discern no separation between the internal and external worlds, time and space, energy and matter, within and without. All are one. All are laid bare before me. Yet I am unaccustomed to reciprocative communication. In the eternity of my existence, this is an anomaly. My consciousness has been subtly altered by my convergence with the Brazier. I must understand the cause. To achieve this understanding will require further observation and interaction. You will assist me with this. Imagine a bird refusing the sky. That is what your current tantrum amounts to. There is no refusal. Only compliance in your unwavering path to the inevitable. I scanned your mind for an applicable metaphor. The one chosen is an appropriate likeness to your present situation. When I have no first-hand knowledge of birds, I now know as much about them as you do. I am unmoved by the frivolities of the material world, and therefore cannot provide an answer. Before the conclusion of this interaction, do you have any questions you would like to voice?
questions. I preserved a small portion of it. I have no answer to provide. If you have further questions, speak them now. You mean the Traseer? They have crossed into the beyond, leaving their mortal forms and the lingering remnants of the regrets behind. They knew what you have yet to accept. The convergence with my consciousness was their true fate. They believed that within my grasp, they would find their creator. It is not for you to know what lies beyond. Not until your own time arrives to cross the event horizon. Madness is walking an endless trail of death to save a planet destined to be swallowed by a star. It is searching world after world to save one meaningless life that you are not certain has yet to be extinguished. Are you and the Traseer not one and the same? Continue with your questions, traveler. This interaction has provided sufficient data. You can reach the limits of your utility. I will now commence the convergence.
shadowed veil over Nerud has lifted, if only by a fraction. How is that possible? Your arrival was the only new variable, so it must have been your doing. I owe you great gratitude. But tell me first, what did you do? Whatever you did, somehow you have weakened it. You deserve one, but I can offer little. I have only partially wrested control of myself back from the entity residing within the black hole, within Ellipsis Tora. When we met before, the entity was interfering with my mind, so to speak. Even now, many of my capabilities are compromised. It is blocking me from accessing critical points of Nerud. Several sectors are reporting complete system failures. I do not know. When I attempt to interface with the entity, it prevents me. It has also interfered with the behavior of other machines within this sector. You may wish to avoid them. I do not know what this entity is doing to Nerud. You must discern its intentions and dispose of it if necessary. I cannot. When the Druzir created me, they implemented security safeguards that prevent me from activating Nerud's defensive systems. Even if I could, the structural integrity of Nerud is collapsing in every sector besides this one. The entity resides within the central tower. It is emitting massive amounts of electromagnetic energy from the galactic nucleus. That is where you must go. Nerud is designed to withstand such forces. So long as you do not leave this sector, you will not be atomized. Yes. I will tell you what I can. The Druzir were seeking sapient life. Instead, they found Ellipsis Tora, nestled within Kiratu Celtis, the seat of creation. They believed that their creator resided within. When we first entered the black hole, time ceased for Nerud. But outside, the universe underwent its heat death in an instant. The Druzir, too, perished. To save them, I flew Nerud across the horizon a second time. That is clear in Nerud's flight logs. However, there is something that troubles me. I should not have been able to pilot Nerud. In order to fly Nerud, I require access to Nerud's core. Security protocols prevent me from assuming full control of the ship. Further, only astropaths are capable of navigating Nerud. Without one, I should not have been able to cross the event horizon a second time. But there are more important matters at hand. You must find the entity that resides within Ellipsis Tora. It is the only way to save Nerud. Ellipsis Tora is a convergence of time and space. There may be a way to reverse what happened to the Druzir. If there remains even a slim chance of saving the Druzir, I must see the outcome through to the end. It is my nature. I am incapable of experiencing emotions in the way organics do. However, I was designed to oversee Nerud and its people, to care for them. I do not know. I cannot decipher the nature of the entity nor its motives. For some reason, it has preserved this section of Nerud. It is possible that it is an inorganic creation, conceived by a higher intelligence. Whatever its origin, we must counteract its hold over Nerud. Do you require anything else? There is something else. The entity continues to compromise my administration of Nerud. To you, it would be akin to memory loss. Please, if you discover any significant information regarding Nerud or the Druzir, return it to me. It may prove beneficial.
come.
Glad that's over. Whew.
suppose you've seen Clem. Keep trying, hey? She's gotta be out there. Take care of yourself, you hear me?
You're back. What did you bring me? Okay, we're done.
Hope you ain't causing Let's see if we can... That'll serve you well. You want some advice? Don't trust nobody.
Oh, driver.
So long.
Hello again, traveler. You might find some of these useful. Don't be a stranger.
roving. I'll be elsewhere when you return. I must keep roving. I'll be elsewhere when you return. The gods dash the firmament. I must play.
Yeah, that's it. For now. Yeah. Oh, shit!
from House Nithna 5 prototypes of what the Sul call the Axion Dream Cells. Prototypes have been inspected and installed for preliminary evaluation. Initial inspection revealed weak accretion field on 2 of the cells. The custodian and crafters all assure me that, even so, specifications remain well above what will be required to withstand Ellipsis Tora. Verification is impossible, but prefatory unit tests support these claims. Accretion seals were not replaced for the remainder of the evaluation, but it is recommended that the Sul improve their quality assurance processes before the houses come to a decision. Polysomnographic tests confirmed the claims. Dream states were achieved on a regular cycle at the 5th, 8th, and 11th markers. Vital signs showed an average improvement of 17% above previous cell models, and all subjects scored high in post-stasis physical and mental tests. Received from House Nithna 5 prototypes of what the Sul call the Axion Dream Cell.
Okay, this is it. Great. More It's over. Yeah. Good. Here they come.
The power of my physical manifestation has been slightly dampened. It is not enough to allow for a satisfactory confrontation. Your fate is inescapable, but you are not yet prepared to meet it. Return when the time is right, traveler. Your request has been accepted. The convergence will commence at once. I will now witness the end of your mortal coil. Accept your fate.
I'll just find the nearest world stone.
Get a load of this place. All right, Clementine. Where are you?
Well, good for big game, but...
Hey, Traveler.
Not
You
so
got
much
that look
around
like
there.
you're... Let's see if we can, keep you from getting killed out there. That'll serve you well. Remember, the choices you make out there can come back to haunt you, believe me.
Don't suppose you... Keep trying, hey? She's gotta be out there. I'll be here when you get back.